Maybe. All right.
That last one was live for 7 minutes on your side.
Go to your studio,
Mhm.
and then look under your live tab in studio.
Oh, now we have it. You did something different. What did you do?
I didn't do a single thing. It's the exact same button.
It didn't go
It's the
live
exact same
before.
button. We're
All
live.
right.
We're live.
Don't say anything dumb now. Don't tell the fans. Don't get angry. I'm about to lock in.
GG. We're back.
You know,
Yep, it's live for me. GG.
Hi, boys. We're live. How we doing?
We're locked in. Doing good. How are you? Settling in.
Am I sharing screen?
I can share your screen. You want it?
Not yet. All right, boys. So, Sunday stream with me and Parker. Now, I do want to tell you something before we get started. Can I say?
Go ahead.
Can you share? Can I share screen?
Yeah, you good.
Tell me when to share.
Oh, you beat me to it, bro.
I knew you were going to do it. So the best thing to do is get there first, and then nobody can say anything.
You beat me to it. I got it on the screen.
You motherfucker. GG, we're live. So apparently this is actually, like, I can confirm this is actually real. Okay. So I am 5'4". Yeah.
He's the Wolverine, bro.
It's actually like
more accurate Wolverine.
On the real, like, I could still get some twos. Like
with you that size, he actually looks like Thor. Like Thor actually looks like Thor.
Bobby looks fucking like he's my father. Yeah, this is confirmed. I don't want to show you the other one. I've got another one. We're going to get into the video, but this all became on our last fucking Saturday call because what we were talking about, you know, Grok in the UK is now banned for like doing the... Basically, people in the UK were doing this weird shit where they can take a girl and make her in a bikini. Did you hear about that shit? That's what happened. And they banned it in the UK, and then Joe did it live on fucking one of our group calls. But I had the sickest leg pump, so I didn't take it too bad. Anyways. Locking in?
Let's get it started. Let's get moving.
All right. Parker Ray, you made this video a while ago, and I'll give you full credit. But I want to tell my story and put your story involved in it. Is that okay?
Let's do it. Same team.
It's boring, but it'll make you rich. When did you make this video?
I can look back. A couple months back.
Okay, what spurred you on to make this video, by the way? Because it's going to tie in perfectly halfway through this video. I'm just curious, what was it about this? Was it the win for sure strategy? Is that what you were kind of going for? What really was it?
Not like so many people are trying to squeeze every last drop or win so big that they sacrifice everything. And they're forgetting, like, it's kind of like a lot of the business people I see on the business side of YouTube talking about boring businesses, like your laundromats, your ATM routes, like just the boring stuff that'll make you money. Treating crypto and DeFi that same way. A boring business that's going to be around forever, printing you cash.
It's a great point, right? And this ties me on to the little first image where there's a lot of helpless people, honestly, stuck in coins right now. And this is, you know, I put a lot of time and effort in this work. It's going to actually be one of my main videos, but, you know, I'm just going to test it here. So you guys get the sauce first, right? You guys get the first roundabout. This is my practice set for when I film this on Tuesday. But most guys, and we've all had some coins, I'll talk about mine in a second. We had coins that we were tied to, and we thought a 2021 bull run was going to happen, right? Let's be honest. And this is currently what they look like right now, right? I've seen a fuck ton back when I was making the 50K view kind of videos, and the comments were just like, oh my God, this coin's going to do well, this coin's going to do well. And I look back at them, and it's like the top coins that people were mentioning in the comments on these 50,000 view videos, like they've all went to shit. And that's what I would imagine they're sitting at right now, helpless. Like 2021 wasn't the same as what we thought, right? And again, I'll share absolutely everything. For some of my bags, I'm right there with you, brother. I mean, Veracity, down 96%. Are you fucking having a laugh, Parker?
Just a little bit.
96%. Like, last time I checked, this wasn't a meme coin, but at the end of the day, God and the universe doesn't give a fuck. He'll give you a slap in the face at minus 96% and say, fuck you, Jake. You're not winning this one. Illumium, minus 92, down fucking 10 racks. You having a laugh?
Just a bit.
Gala Games, a coin that did fucking amazing in 2021 that I wanted to write up again. Minus 12 Gs. Are you having a laugh? Yeah, you make that fucking dark evil. And this is real, guys, for you watching this. It's funny. This $26K, about probably 19, 20K, was my full-time income. At the Domino's and Spar job. And although it sucks to be in these coins and like see these numbers, I would rather put them elsewhere. I was having a punt. I was trying to play a 2021 run. And that was my full-time wage. And if this whole point in this video, and if this was your whole portfolio, you can't afford to do that, right? How many guys do we know, Parker, that can't afford to fucking lose a full-time income? Like,
exactly.
That's people fucking no bueno.
So many people risk the only 10 grand they have to try to moonshot, and then they end up choking and fumbling the whole thing.
Yep, and that's when I was reading your newsletter, and full kudos to you. I really like the message you gave here. I just wanted to turn it into kind of story because I think it can resonate a lot more. What I would say, Parker, is put little fucking images in your newsletters. It'll make it way better. Trust me.
Yeah. Okay.
Trust me. Okay. Trust me. Because when you've seen this, it probably hit a lot of guys' nerves as you were to put it on, right? So what do I mean by this? Everyone wanted fast money, right? Everybody wanted fast money. The 10K ports, the 5K ports, the $500. They always want fast money. Always. Okay? It's fucking no risk, no ride for them all the time. And we seen 2021, right? Solana was 100x odd in 2021. It barely broke its high, right? Not to say it's a bad coin. Not to say that it can't do well in the future. This is just the facts. Okay? If you bought here and said, okay, we're going to do well. Turn that phone off, please. That's rude. We're going to do well by 2025 and get $1,000. You broke even, right? Cardano, even worse. Chainlink, no bueno. Okay? The next 100x, nope. The next overnight win. The one coin that changes everything. And you know what happens, Parker?
Not shit.
This.
Bro, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. I put you back on the screen, bro.
No. This is a good point. Okay? This is a great point. This is probably what a lot of people felt. And I just seen this by accident in this video, right? And I thought this is a perfect screenshot I need to grab because a lot of people not only felt sad, they felt fucking angry at the fucking world, right? I know it's hard to digest this image, right? But this is just the reality, okay? If we're fucking out in these content, okay? And don't worry, guys, there's going to be a plan of action here, trust me. But I want to kind of tell this. So
that's so crazy.
Okay, lock in. I know it's a hard image to fucking grasp, but it'll make a better point. Trust me. I was trying to find one of me, I couldn't, and this was the best image, okay? We've already had the last of me at the start. Now it's your turn, son. Okay, we'll talk about that in a second. Don't worry. But this is what you said, right? This is not how real wealth is built. Okay, what did you mean by that?
What was the before that? That it was referencing? What was the line before that?
100x coins, 200x coins, Illumium, Gala Games, etc.
Because
right?
it activates that whole gambler's mentality to where, like, even if, let's say, on the one trade you hit, you're chasing that fucking high forever and you give it all back. You give it all back.
Yep. Is that a real picture of you, Jake, bro? No, this is Parker. Unless you're talking about unless you're lagging on you're at the start. Yes, that is my actual size. Okay. But
he's the Parker, Wolverine, bro.
But you can agree and make up for it elsewhere. Would you agree?
Yeah, the ratio looks great for you if you're that short.
Okay, we got to lock in, right? We're trying to make this a serious stream. Okay. And this goes to show a lot of people that are very pissed off at YouTubers, okay, that we can't rely on this 4-year cycle anymore, right? Because what world did you get a good 4-year cycle? You didn't fucking get it. Do you understand? None of you's got it. Okay? Now, you said real wealth is quiet, it's boring, and in crypto, it's built with systems. What's the system, Parker, that you were referring to there?
DeFi, the infinite flywheel, the DeFi flywheel. A boring system that cash flows and it feeds itself, and break it down.
We're going to break it down, right? So the system, okay, got me some of my 20-year-old dreams, right? It got me traveling, it got me to buy my brother a car, and it got me the rented Lamborghini, okay? The rented Lamborghini. It's a very good car to rent, by the way. It's costing me an arm and a leg. Okay, very good to rent. But this is the real message, right? When we look at these images, I don't know about you, Parker, but I was fucking effing addicted to playing games like Monopoly. I knew
That's
that
my
I
favorite
wanted
game as a kid.
my favorite game. We need to play in Thailand. I knew that I had somewhat of a chance because we had kids fucking playing Kerplunk and fucking Django and these fucking gay ass games. I'm trying to fucking capture houses on the board, bro. I'm trying to be
I was
Mr.
rinsing.
Monopoly man. I was rinsing, right?
Hotels all over, man.
I was also cheating. I will be honest. Okay, if you were playing with fucking IQs of 4, what you could do is you could be close to the fucking money and just start stealing fucking notes. And because their IQs were so low, but how you get that money? I was like, bro, you keep lying in my hotels. You're like, you don't have any. I was like, yeah, it doesn't matter, bro. It's in my fucking pocket. Okay. And what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter how Mr. Monopoly Man gets the money. He gets the fucking money. And your goal in crypto, okay, is to play like the big boys, e.g., the banks. Okay. When you and your little girlfriend pull up, not you, Parker, in general, and saying, hey, please, can you give me a mortgage? Mr. Monopoly Man's fucking laughing, okay? Because he's like, yep, another sucker we can get some interest rates on, line them up, line them up, line them up. He's making money off you. When you come on Crypto.com and you go and buy your $2 worth of Bitcoin, guess who's laughing? Mr. Crypto.com, Mr. Monopoly Man. Binance, Robinhood, Kraken, and Coinbase, okay? Where are all the Jeffreys at? Hopefully not on chat. The Jeffreys probably left because they couldn't handle. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I want it to be up here. Okay, and when we used to play this Dead as a Game, it's actually a really fucking good fucking game to actually understand how the money works. Right? Difference is, we can play this with crypto. Okay, what did this game teach you when you played this, Parker?
What did it teach me? I mean, I was trying to get the sets, man. I was trying to get Boardwalk, Park Place. I was trying to get the blues, the oranges. I was trying to get as much as possible, so everyone did the work for me. Everyone did the work for me.
Let me ask you a high IQ question. See if you really knew the game. So most people, this is a little bit off topic here, but it'll make sense. Most people try and get these two, right? Because they pay the most. Would you agree? That was the whole goal.
Oh yeah.
But do you know what actually, with probability, pays the most? Where you would better be playing off at the start? Do you know what squares it was?
The rest of the board.
Nope. It was always these. Do you know why? These three here. This is
the
factual.
yellows?
Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because most people would go to jail at least a couple of times in the game, right? And when they would come, no, this is the jail. You know the jail. The jail.
Oh, you had pro strats. Okay, I'm ready.
No. Yeah. So I'm about to teach you something here, right? And this is actually factual. So most people would try and bank, and if you land on these, you should bank up these, right? But most people are stacking these fucking gay shit, right? These are the ones you want to stack because when you go to jail, your probability of landing here is the highest. This is factual. A little bit IQ for you guys out there in you, Parker, right? These are the ones that you want to always get because you'll get paid the most with probability, right? That's a quick tip for you next time you play Monopoly. Get these three.
He said, buy my Monopoly course if you want to win.
Dead ass. That's actually true, right? So I would ask you, in 2026, we are how many days in the month? It's crazy. 18th. I need to book a flight for Thailand. Holy fuck. Are you getting your slice right now? Parker, are you?
Oh, yeah. Every day.
Yep.
Every hour.
Are you guys in chat? And if you're not, start thinking about it, right? Because I promise you at the start of this video, when we went over your little 100 moonshots, they're not going to save you in 2026. Okay? They're not going to save you. So I want you to start thinking about this as we go through this. Are you getting your slice right now? And if you're not, you better. So you always talk about this. Stop using exchanges, become one. Okay? Coinbase's, Robinhood, Binance. You want to play crypto and become an exchange. I mentioned this before. Coinbase made $7.6 billion in 2025. How did it make that?
Fees. You buying, you gambling, you doing anything, sending, transferring, withdrawing, depositing, swiping, anything you do, they make money. And that's the game I'm trying to get on. I'm not trying to be the guy that's meme coin trading and he's the less than 1% that wins. I want to be mini Coinbase.
Exactly.
And that's the game. I'm selling shovels. I'm selling the crypto. And I'm still buying the assets I want to hold long term. And I'm monetizing them and selling them at the same time. And it just double dipping. Best of both worlds.
Exactly. And you want to start thinking how you can get your slice, right? You're not going to make 7.6 billion Okay, but you're not trying to. Okay, how much do you think Robinhood made?
Oh, bunch of money as well.
Anybody
You
want to
think
take a
more
chance?
because of stocks?
I know more. I know the answer, by the way. I've got the fucking receipts, bro. I'm asking
What's the
you.
answer, bro? Let's see.
Anybody want to take a guess? We've got 72 people here. I know we're probably behind. What's the latency? 20, 10, 5?
About 20 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, that's too long. We're not going to wait that long. That's way too long. They made full year revenue was 4.6. Okay, 3 shy. You'd expect that. Okay, so guess what? They made their billions. We're already over 10 billion here. Okay, Binance. How much did Binance make, Parker?
I wouldn't
More or
even know.
less. More or less than Robinhood.
More than Robinhood, less than Coinbase. Maybe. I know Binance is global, right?
I only got 24.
Yeah. 16.8. Fuck.
They made more than Robinhood. And
No one in the US
Coinbase.
uses it. So for me, it's just like I picture it as a smaller exchange, but yeah, it's huge. Okay.
It's huge. Okay? It's fucking massive. And here's the real. How many times have you got notifications when the crypto market's pumping and you get excited from Coinbase? Okay?
Oh, never.
Everybody gets that. Okay? And why do they want that to happen? For you to go and buy shit or sell shit? Because they make money. The reason Binance made 16.8 and 24 was because you fuckers went on there, including me, including him, to fucking buy and sell. Okay? That's how. They do not care what you do there. They care about how many times you're interacting with any amount of coin. And that's how they get paid. And that's fine. They're great. We need them to cash out. We need them to buy at the very first beginning stages of our journey, right? We need them.
You know what's crazy?
And they should get paid. Go on.
In the last 2 years, since I've obviously developed a lot. So probably in the last 2 years, I don't think I've paid Coinbase $1 in fees outside of their Prime membership, $30 a month. Because I've swapped everything natively on Dexes. I haven't paid them $1. Not $1.
But you did pay them $360.
What's up?
You said you paid them $30 a month.
Oh yeah, I have to have that juicy Coinbase Amex card. Coinbase Amex card. Yeah, freaking, you got that? You got that? You got the Amex, bro? The Coinbase one? Oh man.
No, bro. I don't need, bro. I don't need. I'm past that stage. Anyways, they make money every time you trade. Okay, so hopefully this is starting to click, right? If you don't understand what we're talking about, every time you go in there, they make fucking money. Okay, and this is just the big boys. How many fucking other platforms can we talk about? Kraken, MEXC, BitUnix, BTCZ. There's fucking thousands, let alone in the whole fucking stock market and Forex market, right? These guys are all making billions of fucking dollars, as they should, but you guys are unaware of it. You guys haven't got a fucking Scooby. Have no clue. Okay? You want to, but it's true, bro. It's true. Okay? And again, we go back to Mr. Monopoly Man. What we want you to do is be up here. Okay? We want you to start thinking, you've already got a portfolio ready. Most of you guys, let's be honest. How can you get your cut? Okay? And are you getting it right now? Because he's getting it right now. Okay? And then you don't have to rely on fucking coins doing 100x. Okay? Really, really think about this shit. Let's keep going on.
But when they do, because you're an exchange and you have inventory of those assets, you still catch a lot of that as well. So it's a nice way to double dip.
Double dip. And we love double dipping. You said this nicely. You provide the liquidity, you collect the fees, you earn daily income. Okay? You're not
Simple as
trading
that.
anymore. You're owning the system. Because right now, the system owns you. Okay? Right now, the system owns you. Okay? And we don't even need to mention how many times you know this, and I know this, Coinbase might just decide to lock your account up.
It happens.
It happens. This is how wealthy people think. They don't chase price. They own the infrastructure. I don't like this word. I'm going to change this word when I film this on Tuesday. Okay? But guess what? This is not typically you guys. I'm talking to the general public here that are morally Jeffries. So you guys are fucking winners. But what do you think is going to be under here?
Jeffrey. Gambler.
This is fucking you. Okay? This is fucking a lot of you, and it was for me for the 3 other coins I just mentioned above. Okay? Let me see if I can make this fucking 100x. No fucking chance, son. They said no. Because you're trying to put a square in a circle, and this is your face. Let's fucking get away from this and be Mr. Monopoly Man. Here's many examples. I could go on all fucking day. Snowbull over Sol. What a good investment, guys. This Chinese coin, yeah, nice. You lasted 1 hour. Zerbero, nice, 92%. Cookie Dow, this is a 22 billion market cap coin. It's down 91% in the last 1 year. Imagine you, Parker, telling a family member to buy Cookie Dow. Oh, yeah, it's a solid coin. No.
I don't even tell people to buy Bitcoin anymore. I just let them figure their own shit out.
But most people are. Okay? This is a solid fucking coin. This is 22 million market cap today at 91% down. Okay? This was over 6-figure market cap, right? High 6 figures. Oh, yeah, it's a reasonably high market cap. Market doesn't care, bro. It's down 91%. Love these drawings. Thank you. Maybe PLS. What's PLS?
Pulse chain?
Wait. Huh?
The pulse.
Oh, yeah. That's actually perfect timing because when I scroll down, oh God, I'm sorry, bro. Parker, you could write this better. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Hex. Oh, no, I'm not even joking. That could have been more fucking perfect. And it's going to get a lot worse. I'm so sorry for you. I'm so sorry. You ready? Oh no. Oh no. Anybody who bought this coin got this man rich. Okay, I'm so sorry. It could be more perfect. That's fucking terrible. And this is what you did, okay? You took your Ethereum, you gave him your Ethereum, and you wonder why you're not rich and why he's rich. Okay? This is what happens. It's 4 watches on his wrist. Probably 4 guys hold net worth. You know? Wife said, where's the money? It's on Richard Hart's fucking wrist. That could be more perfect. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, Odds Octopus, but your name fucking says it all. But hopefully, you can start locking in and start understand what we're talking about here. So you guys need to stop using your cold hard money to make others rich, okay? Because this guy doesn't care if you win. Okay, that's the real. He doesn't give a fuck. Okay, do you think he gives a fuck? No, he doesn't care.
This is someone that owns the casino. They're making coins, making shit for you to bet on, and he's getting rich. It's the same game as every other casino. The house will always win. And DeFi is one of the only places where you can get an edge and start to become the house and be making money. You can start to run your own casino, store, however you want to frame it or look at it. It's just...
But wait, a lot of people will say that, and they'll say, that's what I'm doing with Hex, Parker. I'm locking up for 2 years, and I'm staking it, and it's going to make me rich. I'm doing DeFi. I'm locking it up for 2 years, Parker. That's what they'll say.
Gamble.
Sometimes you just have to look between the eyes, bro, or between the fucking needles. It's pretty fucking obvious what's going on. Because here's the real source of wealth. He was known and how he got rich. He raised over $1 billion from investors, e.g., Odds Octopus. Sorry, bro, but it's okay because we want you to win. That's what happened. $1 billion.
You just lend out stable coins and you're fucking rinsing.
That's what happened. That's what happens.
Is that $100 million a year in passive income?
Yep. What's under here? Some of you guys that are doing this, sorry, Odds Octopus, again, I want you to fucking win, but it's good that we need to. It's almost like, think about it like this. Everybody's telling you your girlfriend's cheating on you, but you say, no, she would never do that. And then it's so fucking obvious, but you don't want to admit it. I've been there with Celsius, bro, right? I didn't want to accept that Alex Mashinsky was maybe fucking screwing us over until it's too late. Okay? So the girlfriend thing is like, she could be doing it right in front of you, and you're like, you know it's happening, but you just don't want to admit it because you're so sold on this, because you've gave it everything. You've given all your time. You've done all this cute stuff. You've built up the love, and she's doing it right there. You're investing in Hex, and you put everything into it, but you don't want to accept the reality. And the quicker it is to move on, the easier it is to fucking go, but it's tough. And I get that. It took me fucking ages to move on from the Celsius loss. That's real. What's under here?
Let's see. Let's find out. Is it a picture of you again? Oh my God, it's me. I was so close. You're a fucking asshole. There's no way, bro.
But that's how they look, right? That's how they look.
On screen.
No. I'm going somewhere. This is retention, bro. Put me back on, please. Don't ruin my stream. How dare you?
No, what do you mean? We're both on screen right now.
Oh yeah, okay. But I'm still sharing screen, right? Okay.
Yes, of course.
No, so this is real, right? This is how, when you admit it and when it's time to go, that I just gave you the Hex guy raised over $1 billion from your guys' funds, you're going to be fucking angry. Okay? You're going to be fucking angry. And that's fine. Now we need to talk about the other types of people. Okay, the BTC Maxis. Okay, BTC Maxis, nothing wrong with that. He would pump his chain 1000x. He would also probably sleep with your girlfriend, bro. Anyways, BTC maxis are the hardest guys to convince, but I respect them from what they do, right? But most people, they just hold their Bitcoin and hope. Great words from your fucking journal, Parker. But you said that's lazy capital. Before I move on, what did you mean by that? Because a lot of people are going to say, well, I was just told to invest in Bitcoin. And by the way, that's fine. When you said it's lazy capital, what does that mean? What did you mean by that?
It's like it's just they're not taking the extra step to then monetize their Bitcoin, look for ways to earn income off of that Bitcoin, get yield on their Bitcoin. So you got it working in Bitcoin. It's a great asset to hold, best asset of all time, Michael Saylor, right? But it's you can take it a step further, and then you don't have to be such a Bitcoin maxi that you can't recognize the use case of the other software layers. Not even saying you have to get exposure to those tokens, but you could use those blockchains to then monetize your Bitcoin. You can use those lending protocols to borrow equity out of your Bitcoin and monetize that. So there's levels to the game. This is like buying real estate and refusing to rent it out and saying, I'm just going to wait on appreciation. And you just don't want to cash flow off your properties. And in my
you
opinion,
motherfucker, you just stole my fucking line.
Oh, sorry, man.
And he's right? If you're playing the real estate game, the monopoly game, okay, you buy a property, you know it's going to go up very slowly, but compared to other assets, if we're talking about Bitcoin, right? But you know it's going to go up. If you're buying a real estate property that's not your home residence, you want to stick in a little family in there, wouldn't you? You want to get income as well as appreciation, right? Everybody understands that, but nobody understands this. Nobody understands it. That's how they look, bro. That's how they look. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but we're just trying to give you guys options. You got at the end of the day, guys, you guys can do whatever you fucking want, and I respect you guys for being here and investing in crypto and taking that. Even the Hex guys, you took a fucking chance, and it might work out for you. We're just trying to give you options for free. This is completely free on a Sunday night for me when I'm super fucking tired and cold. I just want to give you guys options. That's all I want to do.
Real quick, how many pools would you recommend for someone to own in chat? I mean, so as far as your actual coin portfolio, I really tell people no more than 8 coins because it's just, you need to concentrate the portfolio enough that you're actually going to make money. If you overspread, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. I would say the same thing for pools. I think 8 pools is quite a lot, actually. I would start with like your first 3, scale to 5, and then if you want to go towards 8, cool. But at that point, then you're spreading capital so far usually that it's just not worth it. You're managing too much and you lose quality. Over diversifying is going to keep you from making money. Very good analogy about buying property and refusing to rent it out. Never thought of it that way before. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Okay. And DeFi, your assets work. Okay. You can lend, you can stake, you can use liquidity pools, you can borrow responsibly that you really like to do, and I'm opening up to that for some of the guys in our group. And most importantly, you can reinvest profits. Okay. This is a nice place to be. What do you want to do? Okay. Your crypto can, and this is where it starts to open up people's eyes, because what we're talking about to a lot of people, and we'll get to questions in a second, guys, don't worry. A lot of people don't realize it because this kind of just looks like First Hash. We talked about Coinbase, we talked about fucking this guy, we talked about this, but like once you start to see the other side, right, the outcome, okay, what it can do for you, e.g. paying your rent or mortgage, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Like imagine you're making the normal job right now, which is great. You're investing in crypto. But imagine you put some of that and that can pay for your rent or mortgage so you don't have to take that bill to do that. That'd be nice. That'd be fucking great. Some of you guys can do that right now. Most of you, in fact, probably all of you can do this right now, unless you live in a stupid high place. But if you live in a high property place, you probably have a big portfolio. So all of you can probably do this right now. Okay? That's real. Car payments. I've never had a car payment in my life. What is a car payment these days? Although the Lamborghini's rented apparently. What is a car payment? Like what is a normal car go for?
I'd say,
I don't know.
I think the average American one I saw, it's getting closer between $600 to $800 for the average American. Let me see. Yeah.
What kind of fucking cars do you drive in?
Well, just everything's getting more expensive, man. The average U.S. car payment in late 25, early 26 is about $748 for new cars and $530 for used. $500 for used, man. Fuck.
Are we talking about BMs?
People are
like
trying to keep up with the. What's that?
Are we talking about high level BMs, Mercedes? Like what kind of cars are we talking? I'm just trying to.
That's average. That's average. So between everything.
Okay, what's average rent?
Average rent in America?
Mm-hmm. It has to be more than the car, right?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Fluctuates between $1,700 to $2,000 monthly.
Jesus Christ. No wonder you fucking guys are paycheck to paycheck.
And
I'd
I
be
think I
broke
saw a
too.
stat the other day. I was watching, I think Tony Robinson was talking about it, but he said that there is like more men living at home today than there was in the Great Depression. More men are living with their parents at home. And everything's getting unaffordable, guys.
So here's the real. What we've just established is 1.7 plus 7 is 2.4K, right? You guys need to make 2.4K to just break even on 2 fucking payments. Are you fucking guys out of your mind if you're doing this? No, I get it. Some guys have to. Some guys live with families and it kind of dibbles. That's fair enough. But you guys need to make 2.4K a month just to fucking cover 2 things. You guys are out of your fucking mind. We need to fix that. Or we need to use our portfolio to take this stress away. That's what we need to start thinking about. High-end cars would be $1,000 a month, UK probs.
Easily.
My car's £1,000 a day, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. This Lamborghini is £1,000 a day. It's mad.
There's no way.
Insurance.
You paid it off.
Bro, I'm just joking. More Bitcoin every month. Okay? Because again, we're talking about this guy right now. And this guy only wants Bitcoin. And that's fine. Okay? We can get more Bitcoin every month. Or if he's a little bit of an altcoin guy, we take that to Solana, we take that to solid coins. Again, your portfolio is your portfolio. It doesn't fucking matter to us. We're just trying to give you options how you can get rid of this fucking stupid bills as fast as possible and start fucking making your real money, or you're never going to make it. Never going to make it. You said 10% a month changes everything. Okay? And this is real. You got 10K port, on average, that's 1K a month. You got 30, that's 3K a month. That's why I think this number is a breakthrough. Although what I've just realized is 2.4K, is it really the fucking breakthrough? That's mad. That's mad. 50K, 5K a month. This fluctuates. Could be more, could be less. American friends can't understand sarcasm. Yes, Parker. Come on. Okay, I'm going to show one of my pills, Parker, in a second. My rent alone is 3K a month. You better have a 300K port.
Depends on where you live. If you're in Miami, GG.
But if you're in Miami, like it's like the same thing with London, like compared to Scotland. Like shit's more expensive, but you get paid more. So it kind of levels out somewhat.
Yeah.
You understand? Anyways.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So this is a pill. Parker, you know what pill this is. I'm just going to say the word Kyle, right? But we don't want to give away the sauce, right? Because we don't want, there's a very low TVL. That's all we're going to say. For you real ones that know what this is. So my goal in this was to stack Ethereum. Okay? My initial deposit was $6,000, by the way. It's only worth 3.6 right now. Oh, is it $5,000? I can't remember. So this is an 85% range. Okay, now we're starting to get into the tactical stuff, and we will make this customizable for some of you guys. Okay? Another own a castle in Scotland. Yeah, I want to own a castle, man. I was looking at castles the other day. Be fucking sick to own a castle. But then I'd be like, that's kind of depressing. You're in a fucking 9-bedroom castle by yourself, and everything's old. I'd probably kill myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of lame. It's kind of a cool idea to live in a castle in the middle of nowhere, but then you realize that you're going to be by yourself, and everything inside is fucking old as fuck. But the carpets are all old. It's 1950.
That's the dream, man. That's the
Some
dream
people, that's the dream. Well, with families, I'm by myself right now. So it'd be kind of lame. I would rather, for at least for me, I like apartments.
If we get suits of armor, I'll run around in there with you.
I'm talking about UK shit. UK shit.
Fuck a boxing match. Let's fucking like night battle. Get a sword, some armor, fucking duke it out.
Would be
down?
Yeah, I agree. Just for me and my kind of life, and I'm talking about UK, not Thailand life. But UK life for me is like I've always liked like high level apartments where there's like a community area and like they have like a reception and like a coffee where there's like people and it's like fresh. That's what I like. Do you know what I mean? But it's pros and cons.
Are you scared, bro?
No, I just don't like sitting by myself in a house.
No, I just challenged you to a duel with a sword and knight armor in a castle, and you just ignored it. I think you're nervous.
I mean, it sounds like you're scared, bro, because the only way you can beat me is with an actual weapon. And we know who's got the biggest sword. Anyways, let's move on.
The same thing. You got more experience with swords. I'll give you that.
This is important. Like, we need to start locking in. There's 90 people right now. We're hitting all-time highs. We're getting back in DeFi content. We're hitting all-time highs. This is fucking important for people. So let's lock in. This is dead serious stuff. Because there's guys at home right now on the fucking screens on their TV watching this shit. Thank you, by the way. We appreciate you, but we're trying to let you learn here. Thinking, I've got a 30K portfolio. Let's get to the point, Jake. I want to know. So this pill is a riskier pill, by the way. And it's doing 564%. This changes all the time. It's been at 800, Parker, you know. It's been at 900. It's been at 300. It fluctuates a lot. Okay, a lot. I took the screenshot today, and by the way, it's Sunday, which is the worst day to get paid. Okay. The daily rewards are $56. It's not bad. Remember the initial deposit? Okay, that got sus. It always does with Parker. Weekly rewards here, $3.95. Monthly rewards,
You're worse than me,
1.7.
bro.
Remember this? I'm of course, bro. That's what it earned me in 5 and a bit months.
Down 2K, 9K in fees, so offset by 7K. Not bad,
I'm just waiting for
Risk,
the aha
but
moment.
not bad.
It's not bad. Okay.
I
keep
want
going
to
on.
answer a question in chat real quick. Generally speaking, is having a Bitcoin DeFi pool, is it worth it, or to pay next to nothing? I hold a fair amount more Bitcoin than I do alts, but I don't know how to put it to work. 2 answers. One answer, yeah, it's a lot lower APR. You're looking between like the 30s to 60s. 60s like very, very high end. A lot of like 30 to 40 is what I would see directly with a Bitcoin pair. But what I do is I indirectly monetize it. So a lot of my videos, hopefully you're watching a lot of those, but the full flywheel is using your Bitcoin as collateral, borrowing against the Bitcoin. And then, for example, once you borrow that equity in USDC, you can put that in something like ETH, which is going to pay you 3, 4, or 5 times more, little more risk. So you need to be a good steward of that money because it's Ethereum. It's going to move more than Bitcoin, right? Do it at good pricing, timing in the market. But you can then indirectly monetize your Bitcoin at a much higher APR. And that's my preferred way to play it in general. But yes, you can get a lot more cash flow out of it that way.
Okay, let's not lose them. But that's a good point. Yo, Jake, you've been my idol for 3 years. Thank you. What's your biggest printing LP right now? Would you ever share? I share all my pills in the private group, and I've shared this pill for free many times. Okay, many fucking times. Just today, I'm not going to share it. Okay, but I've shared it many times, and it's pretty obvious to understand why. But with this one, the TVL is a little bit lower, so I don't want big whales coming in here and sucking up my fucking Ethereum. Let's keep going on. You know what happens after this, Parker?
What's that? Bro, I swear to God, this is the 3rd time.
It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. There's many more. So we went from sad, depressed, as weird how, Parker, you can have a face that resembled this whole fucking point here. And then we went from angry because Richard Hart fucked us, and now we're fucking excited to test this fucking 10,000. Celsius is hitting the system, and we're fucking ready to fucking scale it. Do you understand? One expression can mean many different things. And by the way, if I ever seen this in person, I'd fucking run.
Bro.
Okay. Practical stuff. Send up the pills. Okay. What I want you guys to do at home, okay? Bro, you're ruining my stream, actually. Like, we're actually teaching. Turn that shit off.
It's been off. You're behind.
Okay. What he said with 8 pills, we usually tell guys, and again, I'm giving you free sauce. I want you guys to go and fucking win here for free. Okay? Got some guy spamming. I'm glad you're bragging about your portfolio. I'll have my team reach out to yours. Take care. Okay. Reach out to me. I think you're sad because you got wrecked on something. I capital letters. I'm not bragging, bro. I'm showing you how fucking you can win some, you can lose some.
Is that the all caps guy? Every stream, all caps?
I don't know. You guys got to start understanding that we can't help you do what you could do. We're trying to fucking come in here and give you sauce. If you don't like that, it's fine. Nobody held a gun to your head and told you to buy something, bro. Just fucking calm the fuck down, okay? Your guys are not going to reach out to me, so just shut the fuck up and listen, okay? No disrespect. Yes, that platform got wrecked and they migrated to Nomi Finance, I think. What's your point? Anyways, 2, 3 pills, okay? What I want you guys to do at home is look at your portfolios. We're going to do some in a second as an example. We'll do 2 to 3. Parker, you okay with that?
Yeah.
Just to give them some free sauce. What I want you to start doing is looking at your solid assets. Parker, where are solid assets most people typically, you would say, are good to start monetizing? We talked about Bitcoin. We talked about Ethereum. Really top market cap coins that you guys probably have.
Yeah, it's going to be your top blue chips, quote unquote. And for you, that's going to be relative, but also just assets you're already holding, the ones you already have that conviction in. And hopefully it truly is a quality asset.
Yes. Brostein. Enjoy watching, but also it's a bit bullshit. I want to address that comment. How is it a bit bullshitty? What does he mean, Parker? Because I would love to know.
Just
Like,
being real, not being overly like, yeah, I don't know.
Are we? Do you, yeah, I would like to know your reply to that, because I would like to know what's a bit bullshit here. Like, is it the fact that we are having a joke on stream? Because I don't know. Let us know. Anyways, that's the beauty of DeFi. You get to decide where you park those fees. Okay, you can take $50 a day that you're earning. Okay, and you can buy your food or gas if you want. Or what we'd recommend, if you like your coins, to roll them back in profits back in the pools and let them compound. Okay, it's up to you. You said you're the CEO of your money. If you want to grow, reinvest. This guy's spamming me, bro. Overflexing me. This guy needs to go in a timeout. Overflexing me. So here's the reason why I overflex, and maybe it's because Parker's got a different personality. And this is me being real. When I was broke, man, the only thing that motivated me, that got me so pissed off, was guys overflexing. So that's just me trying to tell the younger version of myself. That's what motivated me to take action. It was guys buying a Lamborghini, talking about the Lamborghini. If I never seen those videos, I would still be in that fucking same situation, because I was fueled by pain. I don't know what you were fueled by, Parker, but for me, it was just massive fucking pain. I could not pay the bills. I could not pay the fucking heating, or I could pay that, but then I had nothing left. I could not do anything. I couldn't go out, or if I did, I'd be on my overdraft, right? So the reason I do that is because that was a younger version of myself. And my avatar is really that guy that is fueled by massive pain, because it sucks to fucking be in the UK in the fucking winter, okay, and have no bills. We just discovered what the fucking insurance is, or the house bills and the car bills for you guys in the US. It's probably the same for us. I don't know if I can have a clue. That was fucking pain for me. And I hated coming home, and my girlfriend was like, do you want to go out to dinner? And I'd remember opening up my Bank of Scotland app and thinking, we could go, but I can't take her to where I would like to take her. Like, you know how painful that is? So it was the pain of these Instagram guys talking about the Lamborghinis, and that's why I did that, okay? That's why I'm doing it, because that's what fueled me. I don't know what fuels you, okay? That's fine.
Yeah, even being able to like take mom out for her birthday. You know, she had her birthday the January 2nd, right? And it's like she cried when I paid the bill. And she just cried, you know. And it's like it's something like that. As simple as that, man. And it's like it's not that deep, mom, but still, you know.
I've been watching Jake for years, got me in LPLs, and moved my money into Aero LPL. It's been cleaning up ever since. GG. You did it for free.
Parker, can you give Jake a timeout?
Time me out. I'll fucking stream my own channel.
And all right, we're back. You just hear you go, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I just checked your stream. You need me. Anyways, if you want to grow, reinvest. Okay? If you want to live, cash out. That's important, right? What part of your journey are you in? Because I've been in many parts, right? What part are you in right now? If you're trying to grow, reinvest. What does that mean, guys? That means if you've got a good pool that's paying you well, that sounds like that guy in the Aero LPL is doing, he's been cleaning up, he said, you can compound. Go back in, find a new pool. Or if you want to live, use that to buy the bills. Okay? There's no right or wrong answer. You can do both. But it's something you need to think about. It's an option you're going to have. And it's a good option. Either way, you're in control now. Not the banks, not the exchanges, not anyone else. E.g., like we talked about halfway through the stream, you became Mr. Monopoly Man. Congratulations.
It's all about, like CEO, it's literally all about taking ownership, taking control of your future, and like choosing what's going to happen. Like I chose to keep posting YouTube videos every single day and make it happen, whether or not I was going to blow up on one video or 2 or 1,000, right? It didn't matter. Choosing to take control. And DeFi is the same way, where you're not waiting for this magical pump. You're not waiting to magically start to just, oh, I 5x my portfolio. You're choosing to cash flow every day, and brick by brick, you build the portfolio that you want over time. And you just choose to take control of your destiny, and you're not waiting for someone to save you. Okay. You're just not waiting. You're taking control. And I think that's very important. And exactly right there on screen. Level 1 basic hodler. Sitting, pray. Exactly. Beat myself to it.
I told you. And that's true. There's nothing wrong with being in crypto. Okay? We respect hodlers because you've took the fucking risk. But all we're trying to do for free is for you to go and take action in your portfolio and have a good fucking life. That would make me so fucking happy in 30 years' time when I'm going to fucking die, okay? That would make me so happy, and it sounds like it's already happening right now, so I can die a happy man. Some of you guys have already went and use this information for free and got income or more coins. Okay, whatever one you're playing here. There can be nothing fucking more happier than that for me. Okay, because a basic hodler, exactly what he said, you're sitting there praying. You're sitting there praying. And there's nothing worse than checking the prices all day long because you need that coin to go up. Wouldn't it be nice for you not to need that? It'd be nice. You made me start in DeFi. I'm making $50 a day on average. I'm only a shrimp in general to not even get eaten again by the whales. Well, there's so many people
That's
took
a
action
win.
in it. Fucking massive.
No, I've noticed
win.
that a lot too. A lot of people have been commenting that they finally got started and they're making money. That's a W.
Couldn't be more happier. Couldn't be more happier. You are becoming, in your own way, the Coinbase, the Mr. Monopoly man. That is what you need to keep doing. And think about long term, bro. You're fucking going to be levels ahead of you making $50 a day, and it sounds like you're making nothing. $50 a day is 1.5K a month. Are you out your mind? You're on your fucking way, bro. Congratulations. It's fucking amazing.
See you in time.
And it ties on perfectly with this. We're going to talk about that. Real freedom doesn't start with millions. It starts with cash flow. $50 a day is fucking amazing, bro. When your crypto pays you rent, that $50 a day is you could pay your rent with that. That's 1.5K a month. You could live in a fucking good place, especially in the UK with that. Okay, it'd be fine. You'd be fine. Okay, and then you have all this other free money from your job because that's just coming in for nothing. When your portfolio covers your car, when you can buy your food, take care of your family, and still stack sats. Beautiful thing to end this off with, Parker. That is true financial power. Okay, so it's boring. We go back to the title of this. It's boring, but it will make you rich in the long term. For some of you guys with huge portfolios, you're probably licking your lips right now thinking, how the fuck can I do this? Questions?
I'm going to answer a question real quick. Perfect. Was waiting on this one. Could you explain what to do if the price of the pool drops out of your range? For example, ETH USDC and the ETH price drops. If it drops out to the downside, I mean, there's a couple things you could do. We talked about snuggling. I know me and you have had a couple chats in the comments before about that. It depends on exactly what you want and how the range is set. It's a little more nuanced than just one answer. Some people, if you've DCA'd the whole way down, they'll just take that ETH out, lend it, loop it, send it back around. That's more of an advanced thing. So I don't want to like completely just confuse everyone on the call right now. But also you could just snuggle it down. So if you have a range set with like a $2,500 bottom and it goes down to, let's say, $2,450 and it's down there for a couple of days, you could just take that slight little move and just snuggle that thing down if you wanted to. It's just more nuanced. There's not 100% a right or wrong answer, but you have to make an educated decision. And sometimes you'll be taking that little small loss when you rebalance there, but it's a purposeful decision to get back to making money. So it's nuanced based on the current price, where it's going to go, how tight of a range you set. It's hard to give you a blanket answer without looking at a chart together.
Yeah, I'm reading your chat right now. It's funny, bro. It's funny. I like how you're answering your chat, but not my chat.
I don't have your chat.
Yeah, I know. You got some smart guys in your chat. You also got some haters in your chat. Jesus.
Who's hating?
Everybody's hating me in your chat. That's fine, bro. But unfortunately, when you get Parker, you get Jake. Sucks to be you. Can you teach me some hard truths? Somebody said in your comment. I'll give you some hard lessons. If you do nothing, what will you become, Parker? If you do nothing.
Just like your environment.
Okay. If you do the same thing you did in 25 and 26, what will happen?
Nothing. Everything stays the same.
Nothing. It'll be worse, actually. Okay? It'll be worse. So the thing is, when people say, teach me some sacred truths, Jake, there's no fucking weird tooth fairy fucking analogy that's going to fucking save you. It comes down to, like he said about his YouTube channel, relentless work and research. And here's the thing. You guys can do this in a click of a button. For us behind the scenes, to me to even make this presentation, it took me all fucking this morning. 5 hours, believe it or not. That's how long it takes. There's no ChatGPT here. Okay? It takes a lot of work. And that's for you guys can go make your $50 a day. But if you take away this information and just say, oh, that's cute, I'll get to it later on, you're going to just fucking keep prolonging it, bro. Okay? And that goes to the same for the gym. How many guys, I said, I'm going to start the gym in January 1st, and it's fucking January, whatever it is right now. 18th, bro, and you've still not pulled up? Well, guess what? You're still going to be a fatty. You're still going to be a fatty, bro. Okay? And you need somebody like that to just tell you how it is. Because you can get motivated for one day. How many guys have been super motivated one day and then nothing happens the next day. Okay? You guys need to be always on this. Okay? You guys need to be always monitoring your pools, monitoring your fucking life, monitoring your fucking income, monitoring your expenses at all fucking times. Treat it as a game. You should gamify this.
It's okay, chat. I'll take care of this guy. Take care of this guy.
You won't take care of me, bro. You won't.
Yeah,
take
just
care
wait
of
till
me.
you see it. It's 20 seconds from now. Just wait.
See what?
Just wait till you see it. I'll take care of him. I'll take care of him, chat. Has it happened yet?
Oh, your boxing glove, bro.
I
you
bought
have
these for you, for your face. It's gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good.
Put a 1 in the chat if you
I'll
think
know.
Parker is going to win the boxing fight, or 2 in the chat if I'm going to win the boxing fight.
Bro, I'm gonna put a 2 in the chat. The fuck?
I even gave you the easiest one because people will fuck that up and they'll put 1 thinking it was me. So I'm giving you hope. Anyways, did you sell your BMW? I did. My dad made me sell it. It was so sad.
They said your ego's grown as big as a pog.
Yes, bro. That's probably why. That's probably why. I love how people remember the in-between details that a lot of people will miss. I fucking like that shit.
That's what I love about the lives, bro. People are talking about how it's a little rough around the edges, but that's what I love about it. So the people that are really freaking here, they remember shit like the pogs, bro. That's how you know who's like really about it and who's just like spending time with us, you know?
Thank you, Nico, for the 79 pence as always. It will make me buy some fuel tomorrow, but it won't buy me much. I wish you gave me that in fucking 2010 or 2015. It would have bought me a lot more. You know, what can a dollar even buy you these days? You know what's funny? They have this thing in the UK called the pound shop. Like, all of the items are not actually a pound anymore. This shop used to be legitimately pounds, like a pound store. Everything was a pound. Everything's like £2, £3, £4 now. Even the pound shop has inflation.
Yeah, Dollar General ain't a dollar anymore.
Like, it's fucking mad. And you guys are fucking
There's no
sitting
dollar
there.
menu anymore either.
There's no dollar menu anymore. Is there not?
Mm-mm.
Parker's going to lose because of his haircut.
Was it going to slow me down? Hair gel's going to get in my eyes. I'm going to go blind.
All right, let's get some serious questions because I gave you a good presentation. Parker's gave some good sauce, so we'll start being serious now because we want to start thinking about wrapping this up. So now's your time. Q&As, my stream, Parker stream, whatever good questions you have, we will answer them with unlimited serious now. This is the time for you guys to jump in.
Yep, same shit.
So let me know. I probably missed a bunch of questions, so if you want to spam them again, that's fine. But now's your time. Now's your time.
I'll look at your stream here real quick too.
Oh, there's a bunch, bro. There's so much. You find some good ones. You're better at this shit.
Pulling it up. One sec.
We will answer them.
Let's see. Parker's going to lose because of his haircut. Yep, probably. My objective is to survive as long as possible. More details on what is impermanent loss. That will be coming out January 26th, I think. Let me check.
I love how you put
It's going to be such a good video, bro. It's going to be such a good video. I could even set this to come out tomorrow.
Serious questions, bro. Lock in. Come
on. Best off-ramp in the UK. That's you, Jake?
I can't tell you the best. I use Kraken Pro. I've withdrew multiple 5 figures off there and deposited multiple 5 figures to pay Parker. No issues. So being fine, being great. Fees are great.
Sorry. Best wallets connect to VFAT. That's going to be Rabby for me. You can use MetaMask, whatever you prefer. For me, Rabby has taken the lead as my favorite EVM wallet. Safe pool like Sol USDC, take fees, but always end up with less Sol. I mean, if it's a Sol USDC on the way up, you will literally have less Sol. That's the whole, you're selling Solana for USDC. That's what would happen. The way down, you'd have more Sol. The way pools balance the two tokens, the last time I tried it wasn't worth it. Ended up losing more than if I just held the asset. This is a sweep pool you mentioned a few years ago now. I mean, I don't think you even talked about a sweep pool a few years ago. I mean, if it was sold to USDC, I mean, again, that's the game, right? Where you have to understand how the asset pairing works and you get converted into USDC. So you want to make sure you don't go tight. It's like my video I just dropped about going wide ranges, because if you go too tight, you get cashed out ASAP. And it's like, why did we do this? You don't want that to happen.
This is why we like
if you're borrowing equity from your long-term bags, that conversation doesn't matter anyways. So it's really important to, I mean, it matters, but it becomes less relevant. Let's see.
Thank you for the super sticker. $1.99. Game over. Appreciate
Who
it.
owns these pools? You do. It's a smart contract. You're putting money in the smart contract on whatever site, your protocol you're using. So, but you still own your asset. You can withdraw anytime. You can move it anytime. You can send it to a different wallet if you wanted to. $50 on average. I'm a shrimp. Nice, nice, nice. Don't get eaten by the whales. Let me switch back to my chat real quick.
All right, let me jump in as well.
Short-term BTC and ETH price prediction. If I told you I don't even watch the charts that closely anymore, would you believe me?
Yeah, let's touch home now. You're going too fast, bro. You're fucking up the retention. So you got to give it time to digest.
Trying to hammer. Trying to hammer through.
Trying to hammer. We got 15, 20 minutes left. No rush. When we talk about the guy was asking about price short term on Ethereum Bitcoin, right? That's what he meant, right? I don't see it, but is that what he said?
Short-term price prediction, Bitcoin and ETH.
Right. So here's the thing. Me and Parker are not joking when we say this. When Bitcoin went, I think it was last week. It must have been Tuesday or Monday when we were streaming. It must have been almost last week when Bitcoin literally went up $5,000, right? A hodler gets so fucking excited, right? And when I seen that, I got excited as well, right? I was like, fuck, I made a lot of money that day, right? Because I have a lot of Bitcoin and a lot of Ethereum, right? But once you take your, what are you going to say?
No, nothing.
Once you take away from the prices and understand that there's always going to be that crypto's open 24/7, right? But when you take yourself away from that, this game almost becomes less stressful because, like we talked about in this video, like a hodler just has massive stress. If the price is going up, the price is going down, right? You want to start understanding, like, when the price goes up, well, that's nice if you're doing DeFi because all the free fees that you've been, accumulating and asset to asset, et cetera, like those have went up. It's a nice feeling. If the prices go down, this is where a lot of people start panicking, right? They start thinking about selling. Smart guys are thinking about DCN. But if you've been in DeFi pools, asset to asset, okay, that are correlating pretty well, like you start to get a little bit excited, right? Because you're buying coins you like just because the market's down. So you guys need to start understanding that Bitcoin price prediction, Ethereum price prediction, it's good to have in the back of your mind. But short term, we couldn't give a flying fuck about short term, just to be real with you. Okay? Just to be 100% real.
Yeah, I've definitely started to take a backseat on the charts to where, like, when I get on calls or streams like this is like when me and Jake see what the prices are. You just become very less stressed. And it's not in an unengaged way. It's just in an apathetic way towards, like, we know we're running these pools as a business. So, I mean, at least me personally, I'm in, like, basically all blue chips now. I don't really have much risk shit. So I really could care less if we're down 10% tomorrow because that's just going to mean high volatility. I made a bunch of fees and, like, I get better entries now. So I know it can be hard sometimes, but the more you can run it like a business and a system, you're going to have bad business days. There's going to be days where you're not making a bunch of money. And, like, I can tell you, I mean, that goes for any business. So you just have to weather the storm, and it's about the long term. A couple other questions here real quick. 1 second. When compounding, do you wait until the LP value is near or below original entry? It depends. If you don't wait, you're DCAing, and that, depending on the pool, is not necessarily a bad thing. If you're waiting, you're looking more for an LSI strategy. So it's just going to depend. That's the thing. So, like, what a lot of the guys get in our fast track is you get those nuanced answers. You get the wisdom. Like, the information is out there. The information's free. We put it out all the time. But what you're getting in the group, you're getting those nuances. You're getting that specific, tailored answer and question and portfolio that's based off years of experience and reps of 140 people, right? So without a full picture where, like, I'm looking at the portfolio, I see the range, I know how long you've been there, I know your goals, it's very hard to give you a do this, so that's the discernment that people get inside the group, which is, that's what they're getting there. Have you come across Phantom pools? Do you mean like Phantom as in rebranded as Sonic, or do you mean Phantom as in like the wallet? What do you mean exactly? Do you mean just Solana chain? What tokens to pools ratio do you recommend? Which tokens to hold? An example. Are you talking about bull run bags versus pools? Like what ratio you should be in cash flow versus hodling? I run hodl. I borrow equity from my hodl bags, and I use those for pools. So I never recommend to borrow more than 30, 40%. Something like Bitcoin, you can go 50 at an all-time low. You can go 50. So that would be just about.
All right, let me jump in.
Where I'd keep that. Are you using a cold wallet connecting it with Rabby then VFAT? I do that as well. Bro, chill. Let me answer this real quick. Yeah, I've done that with Trezor. The new one, it's Bluetooth. I really like that. I've been testing that lately. But more often, I'm just using hot wallets. But I do some more medium-term operations in a cold wallet. And have you come across scams I mean, there will be scams. Just ignore them. Don't be chasing high APRs. Look for normal shit. I haven't seen scam pools, but there's tokens in there that are absolute shit. So there's not like, if you're on the right sites, you're not going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going to be bad assets you're buying. Go ahead, Jake.
Whew, lost me 30 viewers there. Okay.
Bro.
Any advice for a big bag of XRP? So we have a lot of guys that, you know, join the free Discords and then want to take this a step further in the 10K fast track. Again, we'll give you this for free. So you've got a big bag of XRP. You might be still in the mindset of like, you're thinking you still need to like stake this because you need something else. Like, what I would suggest, not what I would do if I was you, and what I'd probably say 50 guys in our group have XRP pools, maybe less, maybe more, I don't even know. But we've done this 140 times, right? What I want you to do is not do anything yet, but just look at what I've got on the screen, right? I want you to go on VFAT. You've already mentioned VFAT. I want you to type in XRP, and I want you to start looking at pools and farms. I'm not going to tell you what one to do, okay? But I want you to start thinking, what one of these, because you probably have Bitcoin, you probably have Ethereum, you probably have something, or you probably like it, right? What I want you to do is start looking at TVLs, ranges, and average APRs that would make you happy, okay? I want you to go one by one, okay, within reason. Don't waste too much time. You'll end up doing nothing. Speed is action. But if you've got a big bag of XRP, I want you to take this seriously. What I want you to do is choose some with a wide enough range. Probably, I'll give you a hint. You probably want to do Ethereum. Usually what people do. I can see a couple on screen that are paying pretty good. And I want you to put $50 in a couple. Okay. And the one that pays the best and the one that you like the best, then go heavier if you want to. Because that's what I would do. Okay. If I had just XRP. Okay. That's what I want you to do. Hi, Boss Jake. Hi. If you're starting with 3,500, what would you suggest investing for the SASIS? See, here's the thing. Parker, you can probably chime in. We don't like telling you what coins to buy, bro. Like, I'm past that stage of my YouTube career where I want to tell you to buy this coin. Parker doesn't. I remember watching Parker's coin videos 6 months ago. You know what I'm talking about, Parker? Whew.
What, Arrow?
No. There's a questionable video there. It was like Ponky. It was like, oh. Like, there's a reason why. There's a reason why. No, here. I'm just joking. There's a reason why we don't tell you what coins to buy anymore, or at least for me, and he's not done it in God knows when, because it sucks for us to mention a coin. I'll mention coins I like, but you're not going to see a fucking top 5 coin. It doesn't fucking help you. And we talked about this so many times. Any guys making these videos only want to help themselves. What I would rather you do, if you've got 3.5K, okay, and that's all you have, you've probably done super fucking careful to get that, okay? So I want you to keep that safe. But you probably have that in coins. If not, yeah, I want you to go and look at what you would like. And if that's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, that's fine. Start off super safe, because I would hate for you to mention, or me to mention, the coin that has about 3.5K and that I showed you before, that's making like 1.7K a month, but that coin does bad. Like, I don't want to do that, bro. So I want you to choose whatever coins you like and then just do what we're doing on screen to go and find the pools and farms you like, put in 50, $100, and then scale from them if you like them. That helps you. Me telling you to buy XYZ coin just because it's paying high fucking fees doesn't actually help you. Then you're relying on me. And when it goes bad, if and when it goes bad, we're going to see your comment here. And there's nothing I can do about that, bro. So that's the best advice I would give you. CA after Thailand. Parker needs a Lambo. He does need a Lambo, but unfortunately, he's a very old man. And he doesn't understand the game of Lamborghinis.
No, so I'm just in the middle, right? So it's like everyone in chat that's like, oh, it's a terrible investment. Like, I understand that. But also on this side of the game, it's like, it's also marketing. So it's like, where's the line between what is proof in showing results versus what is a waste of my money? And so trying to find where that line is and actually what I want. Because I will tell you guys too, that as you start to be able to... Bro. Well, that's the thing, Bo. But I've noticed myself, as I can afford things and as I can just buy something with cash, I don't want it as much. You know, so it's like I'm trying to find, like, what do I actually want now? Because everything was so much cooler back when I couldn't just walk in and buy the Corvette. I couldn't just walk in and buy the Lamborghini. I can't just buy the watch. And once you can afford it, once a watch is now like 0% of my portfolio, I can care less about watches. Rolexes were cool when I was like, damn, you could just wear 10, 20K on your wrist. Now it's like, I just don't even really care about the watch. I could do it just to do it, but like, does it matter to me? Not really. So it's just knowing, I love cars. So that is something I like, but I also can't even keep the Corvette from getting stolen. So do I want to buy a Lambo? I don't know.
Bro. Like he makes a good point, right? you guys probably have something, and that's the reason why I shared like me. Like for most people, it's like most people I speak to, it's really about freedom. But like most people like travel. Like you guys should not be buying fucking $60,000, $100,000 watches just to show off. Like I like watches, I like cars, and I like fucking travel, which is really freedom. Those are the only three things I like, bar from Pogs. Those are my four things. If you were to write me on my deathbed, those are four things I would say since I was 19 that I would always want. Okay. I don't like other stuff you guys like. So you should use the money for whatever suits you. It just so happens to be the Lamborghinis and fucking watches does really well for marketing. It's a win-win, right? But most of you guys aren't fucking YouTubers. So whatever you're doing in your own portfolios, like if you want to buy something that I would say is lame, bro, I'm fucking lame. Okay, buy whatever you want, but the most important thing is like understand what we are doing to try and become the monopoly man, to try and buy back your freedom. You should buy what you want. Parker, you don't want a watch, so don't buy a fucking watch in Thailand. Like it's just dumb shit, bro. Bobby said this in Nashville. He's like, it's nice knowing that I could buy like his favorite watch. I can't remember what it was, the make of it. I think it was some James Bond one. It's like nice knowing he is, but like he doesn't want it. It's just nice knowing that he could just randomly just do it and his bank balance, you wouldn't even notice it. It's a nice place to be. If you want it, you'll buy it. But if you don't want it, don't fucking buy it just to show off. That's dumb shit. Thoughts?
I actually, Smart Frog saying the APRs are not returning the estimate. I actually just went over that with one of my one-on-one guys this morning, and the APRs the last couple weeks have been a little off there. And with his size capital, it was very noticeable. So yeah, the fees have slowed down a little bit. Estimates are looking a little juicier sometimes of what they're providing. So I've noticed that as well. They are usually correct, but this is basically since Monhead's dropped, APR has been a little funky the last month or so. Yep, 7-day return and fees. I mean, it's a little more than that, but yeah, using the spreadsheet that we have for everybody, it tells you your true APR because we're tracking like your literal fees based off your capital size.
Oh, this guy asked this question like 3 times. I forgot to answer. Love your content from Germany. We just had a guy join from Germany, did we not? Or can't remember his name. Anyways, I have 2 questions. How much weekly rewards minimum per pool is acceptable that doesn't count as dead? What would you say?
Say it one more time.
How much weekly rewards? Because this is a key point here. It's kind of like a trick question that Parker you should know. How much weekly rewards, basically, minimum per pool is accepted that doesn't count as a dead pool? Like when you read that, what do you think?
I need to see the question. I don't see it.
3rd time. I'll answer it if you can. How much weekly rewards minimum per pool is acceptable? So if somebody says, Parker, what is acceptable, or is this just a waste of my time? Like, do you understand what he means there?
I mean,
or do you understand why this is a bad question?
It depends on if I'm understanding right. I mean, it depends on just exactly like how much is acceptable to you to earn. Like if you're fine earning 30%, then it's like then that's cool. If you're not fine earning 30%, then you shouldn't be in that pool, right? So there's always going to be a point where I decide like it's not worth being in this, right? You just got to know what that is for you. And that's why, also making sure you're not chasing an APR and you're opening an asset pair that you already want to hold, it takes away a lot of that pressure. Because if you're already holding it and you're paying, or for example, in a lot of my cases, I'm using borrowed funds. If I'm paying 4% a year to get exposure to assets I like, if I'm only earning 40% off the 4% I'm paying, I'm still happy with that. If I'm earning 80, it's even better. 120, perfect. So it just...
Oh, Parker.
What's that?
My brother just sent me something.
What is it?
I'll let you digest that. You little fucker, bro. I'll kill you after the stream. Yeah, so the weekly rewards is going to depend how much you have in the pool and what you really want. If you're like somebody like Grant, okay, that has hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm not joking. You better calm down, Parker. If you have hundreds of thousands of dollars in pools, like he's not going to, if you're talking about APR, it's a different thing, right? But if you're talking dollar value, it's going to completely depend on how much you have, right? The whole goal with the guy saying that he was a shrimp making $50 per day, some guy might be thinking, fuck, I'm only making $5 per day. That guy's not a shrimp to me. He's 10x me. And then you've got guys making $500 per day. So it's all reflective to you in your portfolio. The whole goal is that you're starting, man. And $5 a day might be $6 next month, $7 a month after, right? And if you got a big lick and a good coin and that's to start to go, it's like, it's really going to start compounding, bro. So don't worry about that. It's not a bad question, by the way. Love to you as well. But that's the way I would think about it. If you're talking about APR, we're talking about blue chip assets, man, we're going 6 to 10 to 12%. That's what you mean by that. If you're talking about the pool I showed you making 500, it's a risky asset, bro. It's a risky fucking asset, but it was a free pool. So that's why I would really answer that question. Part 2 was that, Parker, if you may, which parameters on VFA are the most important to look for? Would that be TVL, past 7 days, ranges,
I mean,
the
TVL is very
coins?
important. TVL is very important. I'd say your asset selection is always number 1. TVL is number 2. You want to find a nice sized TVL, but you also want to find enough to where you can be a big chunk of that liquidity if possible, so you can earn a significant amount of income. And also, if you're a big fish, a whale, I mean, you can't go in the little pools. You don't want to do that, so you'd be looking for the bigger pools to go in. So TVL is very important and one of the bigger things to watch for.
Okay, controversial question for you, Parker, but I'd like for you to teach this. If Parker was earning so much in fees by now, he would not need to borrow on the bag, right? Well, I mean, again, so you want to go after?
If you're bearish on the dollar, you're going to borrow the dollar to accelerate your portfolio, right?
There's a reason why rich people, okay, borrow money against everything within reason, right? There's a reason why when you get to the point where, no, I don't do this, right? I don't do this. But there's a reason why most people use debt to get rich, okay? I can give you so many fucking examples, okay? There's a bad reason if you're using debt where you don't have the money to invest in a meme coin. That's the wrong way. So you got to start thinking about there's such thing as good debt, okay? It's a real good fucking point there where either two people are on both sides of the story. But if you're trying to get rich with real estate, you're going to need debt, bro. That's the fucking mac to the matter, or you're going to die by the time you even make it, okay? If you're a normie. Most people got rich in real estate. Ben Moelis is another one. Go and search him up on YouTube. He's millions. Grant Cardone is another one. Okay? These guys use debt to get rich in real estate game. Okay? Because guess what? The dollar value is going to fucking nothing. E.g., you take cheap dollars and you park it where it's going to go up. Right? Okay, Parker's gone.
No, I'm sorry, I'm answering comments, my bad. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, exactly. Just freaking did a video over that. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Crypto Dad. It's the whole thing. You're just taking debt. I mean, you're in Bitcoin because you believe the dollar is going down. So why would I not take out debt in the dollar that's going down and use that to get more Bitcoin? It's just the game. I'm not doing it in an unsafe way, taking on too much leverage. But the other thing is that that neutralizes the downside with liquidity pools, which is impermanent loss and eventually getting cashed out into one asset. Because at some point, the game ends and you have to make a decision. For me, when the game ends, I still have my whole portfolio. And then I was over a 1x leverage in my portfolio, made extra money, made fees every day, and then rinse, repeat when the market comes back down. It's just the game. That's the game. So I wouldn't play it any other way. You there, bro?
Yeah, bro, my brother is just talking mad shit, fuck's sake. My God, Joe, leave me alone. Anyways, yeah, I kind of lost track, but he won't fucking leave me alone. So you use interest loan, use the bank's money, exactly. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Coming back to weekly rewards, we're going to wrap this up in 4 minutes, guys. I got to run. So you always preach that you should look for TVL above 100K to stay safe. E.g., if it's only coming $1,000 into a 250K week as weekly rewards, I count that as dead. I'm not sure what you mean. Do you need to both OATH assets in the pool, XRP and Ethereum? Yes, exactly, right? This is why, again, staking is nice because you can just park your assets there, but the problem with staking is, at least for most people, is like they're not happy getting paid 4 to 8% per year plus locking up assets, right? We can get that paid per month if we're responsible quite easily, but you'll need asset to assets. So exactly what you see on screen. I think you were the guy asking the XRP question. Pair it what you want, but you get to choose, bro. There's fucking unlimited options here on VFA, and VFA's only one platform. You can choose. You can choose. What's up? It's Pran. Long time Pran, bro. I swear I haven't seen you since Thailand. I think you're You're the fucking guy that thinks maxed out modafinil, but you're not. Crazy story with you. Hopefully I see you soon. Do you both? Yes, you do. All right, Parker, you got any last thoughts? I got to bounce.
I think it's good. I think we answered some good questions. Everyone seems to be caught up. Nothing looks burning in chat. I'm good. I think it was a good video.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to make this full video probably on Tuesday. It's a lot of good questions. A lot of guys. What's nice to see is as we start to do these DeFi streams, all the guys are reporting back. That's fucking kind of nice. It's almost like we've given you homework. You guys have went and implemented it, and now you're making money for free. Like, there's nothing more satisfied than that. Like, that's fucking beautiful to see. So, yeah, keep doing that. Cheers, guys. Keep fucking doing that. Because I promise you, like, no worries. The $50 a day that you think you're a shrimp, like, where are you going to be in 1 year? Where are you going to be at the end of 26? Where are you going to be at 27, 28, 29? You're going to be levels above. So, yeah. No worries.
GG.
GG, son. Good stream. Take action. I will see you guys Tuesday, I think.
GG, boys.